We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Wednesday edition of the Stay Cashin show. Bill, we are working really, really hard this week, are we not?
I mean, I am.
Wow. Just shows after shows after shows. No mercies. We did a live Discord, Sunday night? What was that, Monday night?
I don't even remember.
And then we did another one last night. And then woke up today, did another No Mercy. Fucking damn, I feel like Evan working this hard. Evan, how you feeling, brother?
I'm tired, but we're doing good.
Tired, but we're gonna fight through it. You know what woke us up? You know what made me not tired today, Bill? Waking up and looking at my FanDuel account. Smashed it again yesterday. We actually accomplished something I don't think has ever been done in the history of a company. Both members, I think it was me and Rackets, both hit a plus 1,000 in the same game, in the same inning, on opposite teams, and cashed out by the end of the inning. That fucking Mets game yesterday, and Bill, I know you made some money on that. Brought it to my attention, actually. That Mets game was phenomenal. Fucking, they were down, 8-2, and then they took an 11-8 lead?
Mets. I mean, listen, they.
Is he gonna talk, Evan, or is he just gonna nod and smile?
He's just
I thought you were gonna keep going.
No, whenever I say your name, you know I'm coming to you. That's whenever you hear Bill, then you know.
60 episodes in, that's how it's gonna work.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get you off TikTok looking at big titties.
I'm not on TikTok. I'm not. Listen, I haven't. Yesterday was the first day I think since TikTok opened I wasn't on it.
Wow.
At all.
And you were suspended from Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, and I couldn't even go on Twitter, Ev. The fuck?
Did you hear that Bill got suspended from Twitter?
Yeah, I saw it. What did you say? Kill yourself? That's why.
He told the fucking shooter to kill himself.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I told him, instead of killing kids and your grandma, how about you go kill yourself instead? Oh, I'm promoting suicide?
Yes, I'm promoting suicide for school shooters. I will be right here. I am definitely promoting suicide for mass murderers.
Freaking insanity.
Bill's starting to really.
What? Ev, you could go on Twitter right now and people with 1 million followers have their tits out, they're getting a shower naked, dildos everywhere. I mean, it's insane.
Oh, Bill's coming around.
You tell a school shooter who just killed 19 children that he should have killed himself instead, and that's promoting suicide?
I think it's more of an algorithm thing. I don't think anybody.
Welcome to our world.
Or the stupid rooters or whatever that thing is puts a paintball picture up and says it's war.
Oh, we will get to all this. We got Price Wallace joining us shortly for the PGA bets that you guys need for this upcoming week. We're going to talk some baseball, talk some NBA, talk some NHL. We're going to keep it popping. We will see how you guys do on the likes. Starting lagging so far. 125 people in here already, only 56 likes. But I do want to light up Steve Kerr. Evan, I don't know how it happens every day.
It has to be automatic. You have to come in here.
How? And everyone says I'm fucking mean. Tommy's always yelling at everyone. Tommy's always angry. Bill, how's there 125 people in here who are in here every fucking week and there's fucking 55 likes? You don't want to hear me do this every show? Don't make me do it every show. It's fucking so simple. Right, Evan?
That's fair. It's fair.
Jesus Christ. Fucking not hard. So anyway, Mets game last night. We'll start there. I want to get on Steve Kerr, LeBron James. There's not many headlines, so we'll tie on to them. But Bill, that Mets game last night, dude, I'm a Giants guy. You're a Mets guy. We got bets going, fucking tens of thousands. What's $1,200 I'm down to already on these fucking bets. And that was a big turning point for us because if the Mets went,
huge because Toronto won also.
Yeah, it was huge, and it would have fucking basically lost my faith in the Giants on that head-to-head battle there. So the Giants up 8-2, turn around, and you look up, and fucking the Mets are up 11-8. And everyone in the chat, you Rackets, everyone was on the plus 1,000, plus 700 on the Mets side, and I'm just sitting there sad in my corner praying that they stop making errors. And then
I actually missed the 1,000. I only got plus 175. I got in late, but I also because different books which you have offer different lines.
Yeah.
So I currently
you missed it by a second.
I'm currently banning FanDuel right now until they get their act together. So I'm MGM, they lock it the whole time. And then by the time like Bet365 or someone opened it, I got the Mets plus 3.5. And because that was the only thing that was open, money line wasn't open. Then it came back open again, plus 175. Listen, I'll take it. I got it and got out of it and cashed out like we were supposed to because Diaz is either the best pitcher in baseball or the worst pitcher in baseball. Mm-hmm. And I've lost enough money on Diaz to know that you have to get out of every bet when Diaz comes in.
Yeah.
And especially Diaz, Chapman, there's a few guys.
Well, there's a few closers that, the second they come in, there's trouble coming. And then the best part about it was at 11-8, I was like, how are they plus 1,500? Dude, they were plus 1,410.
Yeah, I'm a little mad I didn't hit that.
And actually, I'm wrong. It was 10. It was 10-8 when it was 1,400. It was only 2 runs. They scored another run after that. It went to 2,000. And I was like, guys, let's hit the other side. So Rackets cashed out of his plus 1,000. I jumped in on the other side plus 1,000. And next thing you know, boom, the game's tied. And we were able to come out. Then the Mets take the lead again. Then Jock Peterson, who's just on another world, hits a 3-run homer to tie the game. His third of the game.
It's like he didn't even swing hard.
No,
he was like inside. He was like, whoop.
Yep. So he hits a 3-run homer, his third of the game, 7th RBI. And then in the bottom of the 9th inning, he comes up with 2 out, 2 men on, and hits fucking single to fucking tie the game. So awesome game. Like literally Keith Hernandez, who's been in baseball for fucking 100 years, said it was the craziest game he's ever watched in his entire life. And this is a dude who played. It was nuts.
Again, if you are a member of 4 Deep in live yesterday, besides that, even that game, we just sat in there and I was telling everybody, let's just keep hitting the Dodgers and the Red Sox team total because the Dodgers started out and just kept scoring. And the Red Sox just ridiculous. They put up like 15 or 16 runs.
Yep.
And besides the last 2, because, you always lose on the last one.
Right.
I went 6-2 on live bets for those 2 games.
Yeah, I missed those.
Yeah,
I
wasn't hitting them again and again and again. Hold on a second.
He gets more knocks at the door, Evan. I mean,
but only the front.
What do you think? You're going to knock on the fucking chimney? Yeah, of course they knock on the front door. You fucking asshole. Evan, when's the last time you had a knock at your door?
I was literally just going to say I cannot remember the last time somebody knocked.
Well, listen, the universe is a complete simulation, and I said to Bill the other day on the Discord, I never got a knock on my door in 10 years, and then I got a knock on my door fucking that day because they wanted to fucking clean dryer pipes. I was like, fuck out of here. I don't want you seeing what's laying around. Who knows? Bags of blow and fucking empty High Noon cans. Might be a dead hooker in the closet. I don't need you fucking looking around my fucking apartment. So I sent him on it. I called Bill Rupp. I said, Bill, how often do I have to change my dryer pipes and clean them? He goes, I haven't done it in like 10 years. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, Bill, who was that now?
Don't you worry about who that was.
Oh my God. What goes on, dude? Do you live in like a Jehovah's Witness town or something?
Bro, I'm a popular guy, Tommy. Popular dude.
Anyway, recapping yesterday before we get to Steve Kerr and LeBron James. Curry over 11.5 rebounds and assists, quadruple max, the first ever quadruple max. Faction Duel tried to get us, Bill. They tried to get us. They pulled the 10.5. They had no alt rebounds or assists for Curry. I told you guys on the show it was shady. He was the only Warrior they didn't put it up for, and he was sitting on 11 at the end of the third quarter as the Warriors were getting blown the fuck out. P.S. Tommy G told you yesterday that game was completely rigged. And there was no way the Warriors were winning it because they needed the NBA. It's on record, Bill.
I don't believe in it, though.
It was on record. The Warriors were down by 30 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but you can't say that the Warriors were going to make every shot. I mean, the Warriors are going to miss every shot, and the other going to make every shot. You don't know that.
I think there's chips in the ball. I've said that forever. I think there's magnets. Nope. There's magnets. We hit the Curry first over 1.5 assists. So we actually got fucked on a couple things on that because Luka didn't get full run. Curry didn't get full run in the fourth. We got fucked in the first quarter and still had a great day, up like 20 units. We hit the over 1.5.
I hit my backs bet. Curry rebounds in the first quarter.
I even gave out a exact score 4-1 in the Rangers game that hit plus 1,000. So we had a great day yesterday.
We had the Rangers, so we gave out on the show.
We gave the Rangers out on the show. Yep. So we're rocking along, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not signed up, you are retarded. So get signed up, 4deepbets.com, $27 for 7 days. Get you all the VIP, all the shows, everything that we do. So go over there and check that out. Let's talk about the only headlines that are really going on right now. E, do you have any headlines before we get to the bets?
No, nothing really.
going on is the school shooting.
Yeah, school shootings fucking everywhere. We just did a emergency podcast today, No Mercy Plus, myself, Bobby, and Kurt. We called in Bill Rupp for a man on the street call. We called in Uncle Danny for a call. It's 55 minutes, as they all are, so under 60 minutes. So you're going to want to check that out when that drops tomorrow. But there is a sports angle on this because Steve Kerr and LeBron James and fucking this chick from the WNBA, we talked about it on the pod.
Myles Garrett as well now.
Myles, everyone wants to fucking say something now. Everyone wants to fucking talk about what we need to do and that we need gun control. We need this and that. Steve Kerr did absolutely fucking nothing when it came time to defend the people in China and the shit that was going on in China when there was fucking mass murders going on and people put in concentration camps, the human rights violations in China. When they had that big drama, you guys remember that, right? 2 years ago when the NBA was still sending people to play there in China. And everyone's like, you're petitioning all this shit, but you don't care about the human rights violations there because they got fucking money that they fucking send to the league. Kept his mouth shut and said he didn't know anything about what was going on. So did LeBron James. And now every time there's a fucking thing going on at a shooting or anything, these guys are standing up front and center. Let me tell you something about Steve Kerr here real quick. Steve Kerr, that piece of fucking garbage, he's in front of every liberal fucking agenda that takes place. Did you guys know that Steve Kerr actually was petitioning during the George Floyd event in San Francisco to keep cops and armed cops away from schools? He actually was petitioning that armed police officers should not be allowed around schools to protect the children because it'll fuck with the children's mental state and you shouldn't have armed cops. Now he's running around asking why there's fucking shootings going on all over and how these kids are allowed to get in the school.
Well,
what?
As we found out this morning, I mean, more and more stuff coming out about this. So supposedly, I mean, holes in the whole thing, but supposedly the kid was met before he entered the school by 3 officers. Mm-hmm. An officer who was working there couldn't stop him, and 2 others that couldn't stop him. And the problem is that anything that any police officer does now, he's ridiculed for.
Well, not even ridiculed, like I was telling you on the phone.
And fired, and he loses his pension, and
I mean,
possibly goes to jail.
This woke culture of killing the police, and again, I don't want to go down a conspiracy rabbit, so we'll end on this and circle back to LeBron and Steve Kerr. You're welcome, Evan. This will be for the next No Mercy podcast. Tune in.
There we go.
But yeah, there you go. A little promo, a little sip there. But the one thing is that by defunding the police, scaring cops, putting cops on video, making them all fucking be hung on a cross for every little thing they do wrong. Well, guess what? If you're that fucking cop, you're a low-level fucking nobody cop, never shot anyone in your life, and you see a kid running and you put your gun up, and then all of a sudden you see 10 kids behind that one kid running, and you realize if you miss to the right or left, you're killing a child, you're going to be all over the news and lose your job. This is the type of shit
now
we're putting cops into.
Everyone yelling about cops, we see what happens. Now, 3 police didn't do anything, and 19 children are dead.
Yeah, and now everyone fucking doesn't want cops at schools, and now we do want cops at schools. That's a podcast for No Mercy. But LeBron James running out fucking tweeting about this shit too, Evan, right?
Yeah. Nothing
LeBron.
really of substance, just saying we need change.
No, we need change. We need change. How much is LeBron James worth?
Almost $1 billion, probably.
Call it $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
So I did the math today. I just sent a tweet. If you go to my Twitter, Tommy G Returns, I sent a tweet out saying that all we need to do to prevent these school shootings, it's very fucking simple. Just build a fucking wall around the schools. That's it. Take the yard of the school and just build a fucking fence around it. A non-see-through fence. Probably cost you what, 30 grand, Bill? About 30 grand to build a fence around the fucking school. And with the $40 billion we just sent to Ukraine, I did the math on it. You could actually give $250,000 to each of the 150,000 schools to build a $50,000 fence and fucking have another $200,000 to fucking pay 3 retired cops to protect it there. But we won't do that. So let's talk about LeBron James, Mr. fucking Malcolm X over here. If LeBron James wants to do something, he's worth like $1 billion fucking dollars. He makes fucking $50 million a year easy. Why don't you take 1 year's salary and pick one city, how about Cleveland, where you're from, and give $50 million to Cleveland to fucking protect the schools, to put metal detectors in, to put locks on the doors, to put cops in front of it. Why don't you do that, la bitch? Instead of fucking tweeting out how you fucking care about everything. You got more money than fucking God. Your grandkids are good with the amount of money that you have.
Are you done
Take
yelling?
a fucking year's salary and go fucking do something.
Are you done yelling?
Yes.
All right. LeBron James Family Foundation.
Oh, stop it. That's the donations. Him. I want him to do it.
He donates $20 million to public elementary.
Him.
Him himself gives $1 million a year to fund the teachers and to keep the class sizes manageable.
Right.
$1 million a year.
He makes $45 million a year.
Well, I mean, Tommy, you said do something. It's a start.
Bro, no, it's not a start.
That's a lot better than anybody else, bro.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's not better than Drew Brees, who gave 25% of his salary to the city of New Orleans after Katrina. It does it every year.
For 1 year.
Oh, no, it does it every year. Go look at Drew Brees.
LeBron donates $1 million every year. $1 million.
Dude, give 40.
It's $20 million from his foundation.
That foundation doesn't matter. I don't care about other people's money. He should be raising hundreds of millions.
His family's foundation.
LeBron James, give 1 year salary, and I'll leave you to fuck alone. Go 1 year without a salary.
Well, let's see.
$40 million.
Hold on. What have you donated?
I don't make $40 million a year.
Well,
and I'm also not trying to be fucking running around.
It's all fucking. It's all.
No, it isn't relative, Bill.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't, because I'm not trying to be Malcolm X.
Yes, you. Oh my God, you are the biggest grandstander of them all.
Yeah. When am I running around?
You're always on a podcast or on here telling people what they should and shouldn't do, and you're the last person to do anything.
What
so
do I do?
Get off your fucking couch and go do something.
What do I do? I go after celebrities.
You do nothing.
I go after celebrities.
You yell at people to do something. You yourself does dick.
I woke the whole fucking nation up in 2020.
Shut up.
I did more for my movement than LeBron James has ever done for his.
All you do is flap your fucking gum.
Yeah. When do you see me saying we need to end
Open your fucking wallet.
Do you want me to end? I don't want to end guns.
Open your wallet.
I have no desire to end guns. I think we need more guns.
Open your wallet.
Fuck that. My wallet goes to gambling.
Yeah.
I'm fucking running around pretending to be Malcolm X like I have a solution.
Well, you want everybody else to spend their money.
Yes. Yes. If you want to be Malcolm X, then go do it. If you want to talk shit on a podcast,
how about you fucking stop gambling for a day and donate a day's gambling money to help fucking schools?
No.
No. Well, then you're going to tell LeBron to do it?
Yeah, because I'm not running around saying, oh my God.
When do you are running around. You're saying it right now.
No, I'm telling you.
How can you tell someone else to do something that you're not willing to do?
Because I don't give a fuck. I think these school shootings are fake. I'm not the one runner. I'm the one sending the tweet.
Let's move on.
I'm the one sending the tweet saying 6.7 kids a year die from school shootings. There's a bigger problem with buses.
Now the school shooting.
This is propaganda, bro. This is propaganda.
Yesterday?
Sandy Hook was fake for sure.
Holy shit.
For sure. Yeah, Sandy Hook. Can
we push him? He's below me. Can we get him out?
I can't. Save this for No Mercy.
Let's get him out.
Save this for No Mercy, Bill. We're doing this on No Mercy Monday. We're doing this on Monday, so save this.
You are so stupid.
I'm writing this down. Bill.
You're just so stupid.
Argument. We're doing that on Monday. That's there. So, what do you think about LeBron James? You think he's doing a great job?
I think he's doing more than I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I congratulate him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a lot.
He's doing more than me. So I'm not going to tell him to go do something more when he's already doing something.
Okay.
He's doing a lot more than I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to sit here and tell him to do more when I'm not doing anything.
Evan?
Listen, I think they have huge platforms. Like, let's see how many followers LeBron has 51.4 million followers just on Twitter. And all these athletes alone, they have a big impact. I think that they should be able to use their voice and advocate for what they want to advocate for. But I mean...
Well, what I'm saying is I gave a solution today. I don't care if you give the money. Give a solution then. I gave a solution. Take the $40 billion you sent to Ukraine, divide it up amongst the 150,000. Hold on. You got to let me finish. Divide it up amongst the 150,000 schools. That's 250,000 per school. And boom, you could build a fence around the schools so that people can't get into the schools and put a retired cop making 50, 60 grand a year who has a pretty much crossing guard level job 99% of the time at that school and pay him and you're done. LeBron James has given no solutions. If LeBron James wants to go out, I don't care if he spends $1. If LeBron James wants to go out and actually give a solution, I'll listen. He never does. He always just says this needs to stop. Well, you control hundreds of millions of people's minds. Like Evan just said, he's got 50 million followers. Shouldn't he be spending time into thinking of solutions instead of just saying, this needs to stop? No shit. Thoughts and prayers. No shit. What are you doing? He's not doing anything.
He's doing a lot more than you.
Yeah, he's laundering money so he doesn't have to pay taxes. That's what he's doing. Look at Cleveland. Go to fucking Cleveland. Go walk through Cleveland at fucking midnight. Tell me how comfortable you feel when 100 billionaire came out of there and fucking left the fucking ghetto to go talk about how much he loves Cleveland as he lives in a fucking mansion in Beverly Hills.
I mean, we've already spoke about that.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't leave your fucking city and claim you love your city. You fucking stay there then. Fucking idiot. Anyway, not you, LeBron. PGA. Is Price Wallace with us?
Oh, yeah. He's in the way.
That's great.
Okay.
So let's see. So we're going to get into some golf now. We're going to go into the MLB, NBA, and NHL right after we get Price on here to tell us who we're betting on the links. And if you don't want to listen to the next No Mercy after hearing that, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, I set Tommy on fire.
Oh, wait. I'm going to light him up. Price Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have any takes on anything we're speaking about here, Price?
Yeah, so the incident yesterday was only like an hour and 45 minutes from where I live. So, and I also have a son who's in elementary school, so a little too close to home on that one.
Like, what's your take?
I'm a very big proponent in not sending $40 billion to Ukraine when we could use that to. I mean, why don't we give all the vets who don't have jobs a job, train them? I have a buddy who sells security systems for schools, and he said they're more likely to spend money on a new chalkboard than a system where you tap a button and it locks all the fucking doors.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's my take yesterday was it's a bad parenting and social media issue where you need everybody to like you. They don't like you, so you act out. You don't have parents who teach you right from wrong. You just are a piece of shit and you take it out on people instead of taking it out on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Why don't the schools down there have doors? Why aren't the doors locked in New Jersey?
So
you can't get into the school. Yeah. You have to be buzzed in. Every door is locked. You can't get in.
That's how it is at my son's school. You can get into the foyer, and once you're in the foyer, you have to get buzzed in to get into any of the doors.
So I don't understand why yesterday he was able just to walk in. It makes no sense
at all.
Okay, by the way here, Bill, this was the thing. I knew I had a mic drop on the LeBron thing. The I Promise School, which was opened by LeBron James Family Foundation, plans to spend at least $2 million annually when the school's grown to a capacity. So it's $2 million, Bill, double what you said, which will cost taxpayers $8 million per year. Okay. Great job, LeBron. Great job. Great job. Let me spend some money that's going to cost everyone else 4 times what I just fucking spent. Great job. Tommy, go buy another Bugatti.
Tommy, that's like saying you're going to the Price is Right for a possibility to win a new car, but yet you can't afford the insurance on a new car and the taxes. So why are you going there?
So why are you going to take an underprivileged community and do something for it, Tommy, that you know they can't afford to sustain?
There's always ups and downs, and I'm sure
not if you spend more money.
Tommy, there's red tape that you can do and get through all.
Not if you go buy. He could go buy a bunch of fences and metal detectors and fucking all that doesn't cost the taxpayers $1, and he could pay the cops. He's doing bullshit. That's what he's doing. He's laundering money. Price Wallace, what's up? What's going on with golf this week?
So back in Texas again this week. They're up in the Fort Worth area. So it's the Colonial. It's called the Charles Schwab. It's one of the longest standing tournaments at the same venue on the PGA Tour. So usually they rotate, get a new sponsor, they move to a new course. But this one pretty much stays here for as long as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit shorter course. It's only par 70, so 2 par 5s, trees all over the place. It used to be just you didn't hit driver off the tee course, but the last 3 years, Bryson started. He and Finau decided to take driver out and try and just hit the shit of the ball, be close to the green, and try to work their way around the trees. And so now, I think it's like 30% more people started doing that in the last couple of years. So it's turning from less than driver off the tee to just bomb and gouge on a short course. So you got different approaches for it, and they actually have a really nice field. You have Scheffler. Justin Thomas is playing. I thought he would draw for the win last week. You have Zalatoris, Spieth, Hovland. So it's a really good field. It rained a shit ton yesterday, so there's some areas that'll be super muddy and kind of flooded out, but it should be dry the rest of the week. It should be no bad weather, hopefully, this time.
Yeah, the weather is always a fucking nightmare. So who are we looking at here? Who are the guys you're looking at to win this tournament?
So I was looking at Spieth, but then he dropped from 19-1 to 12-1. So I don't really like his number. But I have my favorite is always seems to be Daniel Berger for some reason.
Right.
I don't really like always giving him out, but he just, he's always around there. But my middle of the road would be Justin Rose this week.
Okay.
He won here 4 years ago, third here 2 years ago. He had good form last week. Looks really good. He's 56-1.
Okay. So Justin Rose, 56-1. And again, you'll have a couple other plays for the subscribers on the site, right? This is just the one
correct
here that you think is good value. All right. And then you said Berger. I see you got Berger in here for a top 10.
Yes. So he's 3 points or plus 370 to top 10, which, he's a top 20 player in the world, and there's not 10 of them in this event. So I feel like he should top 10. He also won here a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So I feel like, getting that kind of money on a guy who won 2 years ago is pretty good value.
All right. And what about anyone else in the top 10s, top 20s that you like?
So top 20 I like is a Nate Lashley. He's plus 420 to top 20. He's one of those guys who he'll come out and fire on Thursday, and then you just got to hope he hangs on and has mediocre rounds Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But he has the talent to do it. He has a couple top 35 finishes here, and he played pretty well last week. And then my favorite first-round leader is Sebastian Munoz. He's a dude who, every Thursday, he's in the top 5 for round 1, and he's 66-1.
66-1 for first-round leader?
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll have a couple other of those then for the subs too, right?
Yeah, I have. Someone was joking about me putting out a bunch of 50 units, and I put out about 20 altogether.
Do you like this tournament, I'm assuming?
I do. I have a couple big round robin plays for the 3 balls that have both hit. It's like 550 units.
Wow. That's what it pays?
Yeah.
I would like to win that. So I want to make sure to get that in. So speaking of 3 balls, I know you like a lot of the head-to-heads and stuff too. Any full tournament or any of those weird props that you have for head-to-heads?
Yeah, so I went and scrolled through. I found 2. Gary Woodland over Cameron Tringali for the full tournament is even money. I don't know why that is. Woodland has a 9th and a 14th here the last 2 years, and Tringali hasn't played that well lately, and Woodland actually has good form coming in. And then Taylor Gooch over Billy Horschel. That one's minus 120. A little more of a toss-up, but Gooch is a better player than Billy Horschel. And then I did find the top Great Britain and Ireland player this week. So it comes down to basically Tommy Fleetwood or Justin Rose, and I like Rose. So Rose at plus 370 is for that I would take that.
And that's my top Great Britain, or you said top Great Britain or Ireland player?
Yeah, so Great Britain and Ireland players, just the top of those, like 5 of them in the field.
Okay.
And there really is only 2 good ones. So it's basically him versus Tommy Fleetwood in head-to-head, and you're getting plus 370 on him.
All right, cool, gotcha. All right, is there anything else for you, my man?
Not really. I guess we do have a free DFS for everybody today.
Yeah.
So I have my golf article out, and then we got Healy Neighbor about to do the afternoon slate with Ben dropping.
Is that for everyone? That's for for the world?
For the world.
All right. So if you guys want, go to 4deepbets.com. We have the DFS side free today. So all the DFS daily fantasy information you want is free on the DFS side. And obviously you could probably glean some bets off that too, as you would imagine. But go check that out. Or just spend a fucking $27 for 7 days. I'll make it back for you in fucking 2 days. I'm on fire. Don't worry about that. And then Price will go win a 550 unit bet this weekend and pay off your college loans.
That's just for tomorrow.
Is that too much to promise? Price
maybe.
All right. So pay off the part of your college loans. How about that?
Who goes to college anymore?
College is stupid. That's how you avoid school shootings. Just don't go to fucking school.
Yeah. She get kicked out early.
Yeah. If I have kids, I'm homeschooling. That's not even a question. I've been doing that forever. I'm not letting someone else fucking brainwash my kids when I have my own fucking brilliant mind that I can fucking.
Yeah, so you can brainwash them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna.
That's what parenting is.
Yeah, that is what parenting is. Yeah. All right, Price. Anything else?
I did find a baseball bet. It's a Drew Rasmussen over a 4.5 Ks. Yeah, over 4.5 at -150 against the Marlins, who are trash.
All right. So what is that? Hold on. Let me write that in for you here. So that is MLB. And what is it? Say it again.
Drew Rasmussen over 4.5 strikeouts.
Rasmussen over 4.5 Ks. And what is the juice on that?
On Bovada, it's -150. Usually those are a little bit better on
Okay.
FanDuel or DraftKings.
All right. I wrote it in there for you, Evan.
MGM is -150 too.
All right. So you should be good there. So I wrote that in there for you, Evan.
Yep.
All right. Cool. All right, my brother. Price Wallace. You stay safe and be good, my dude. I'll see you in the chat.
Later,
All right. Y'all take it easy.
Later, brother. Bill Rupp.
Why are you yelling my name?
I don't know. Trying to gauge your
Over
mood.
there and fuck you up.
I mean, listen, I was thinking about it a little bit, how you actually advised me not to leave my old company and my gigantic paycheck to go fight a movement on Twitter and the conspiracy side. I did think so. I think I've done something. I think I've done something against your wishes for my cause. I think I did something. Well, we'll talk about that on Monday's No Mercy. So, Bill, what do we like for MLB? Are you looking at anything? I'm looking at this slate. Been looking at it all morning. There's a couple things I like, but it's not a great MLB slate today.
I mean, listen, I didn't really love it yesterday. Just like the Padres really as a dog, but they were up 1-0 and they just blew it. And then ended up finding like a lot of live shit. So we thought the games were going to be shit yesterday. Every total was really low. It was like, I don't know if there was one game above 9. Everything was 8.5, 6, a couple 6.5s. And then we ended up having games that scored 15, 17 runs. So I'm going to do the same thing live. That's why they pay to join us. I mean, we sit in there live and we give out plays. And if you're around, you get them. And if not, you're out of luck. Right?
Tune in to Stay Cashin, where Bill Rupp doesn't give you any plays and tells you to
listen. I mean, what do you want me to just make one up for you guys? I mean, that's just not how it goes. These games
honestly, the live betting
aren't great today.
Yeah, the live betting has been way better than the pregame betting for baseball. Again, you're going to see that change when the weather warms up. Once the weather warms up, right now we got rain in a lot of spots. You got a rain problem in the Minnesota game. You got a rain problem in the Cincinnati game. You got a rain problem in the Atlanta game. You got a rain problem in the White Sox game. All those games I just mentioned are forecasting as high as 50-60% chance of rain all the way up until midnight. So you're probably going to get a bunch of postponements today, realistically. And it looks like one of those days where the wind's pretty much blowing in everywhere, too. So a lot of low totals. If you look at the totals on the board, I don't see a 9 on the board. Everything's 7, 8.5, 7.5, 8. So not that great on that.
Angels only one.
Yeah, there's one game that has it. I will tell you this, Bill. There's 2 plays that I like at 345. So it's coming up on the Giants game. Obviously, I'm going right back to the Giants. I think they're riding the momentum. I think they have pretty much a shitty pitching matchup on both sides. I think Eunice is okay, but you're not seeing any of the elite arms going right now for either the Giants or for the Mets here. But Sapuki versus Junis here. We do have a 17-mile-per-hour wind blowing out in this game, and you got the Giants coming off a fucking tide-turning win. They really needed it yesterday. They were 3 of the last 10 coming into that game. So I think you see some carry through today. I think Mets might be a little down after yesterday. That's kind of the first time all year the Mets haven't fucking won a game like that where they've come back. And the Giants, that might be the pick-me-up they need. So not as much of an analytic play here as it is just kind of jumping on the momentum here and riding the team that I like to begin with. Giants at home -112. I do like that. So that'll be one of the plays. And then, Bill, the last 2 Giants-Mets games have been like fucking 16 to 25 runs. I'm taking over 8 in this game today. Giants Mets. I think these bullpens have been used up, a decent amount, especially yesterday, and decent weather, right? It's 60 degrees, which we saw wasn't that great yesterday. It's a little earlier in the day, so it should be a little warmer, but 17-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Obviously this stadium does thwart the wind a little bit. It's built so that wind doesn't make a big impact on it.
There's a lot of both of these teams are teams that put the bat on the ball. And that park being so big, like we saw yesterday in the Mets when he hit it to dead center, 415 feet into that triangle area out in center field. So there, a lot of hits are going to be sprayed around there. That's why. I mean, look how many hits were in that game. Fuck the runs.
Dude, there was
runs. The Mets had 9 hits in the inning.
Mets had 9 hits in 1 inning. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. So I'm taking the over here. I think over 8 is safe. This is not a great pitching matchup either. I think that number's low, and I don't really know why.
I kind of agree. I see the Mets lineup already. I like it. So
both lineups are out. Just to run through it, Mets lineup looks good. You got Lindor, Marte, Nimmo, Alonso, McNeil. You got everyone you need in there. And then the Giants lineup, you got Ruff, Flores, Yastrzemski, Longoria, Estrada, Jock, Fairchild, Bart, and Walton. May not seem like the greatest lineup in the world, but what Gabe Kapler does is he plays his all-righty lineup. So that's why you're seeing the Ruffs and the Flores leading off and all that. Once the Mets bring a righty in, he'll start bringing in a lot of those lefties to come in. So pretty much standard here. Not a great Giants lineup, but that's their lefty lineup. That's the lineup they put out against lefties. So I like that. So that's at 345. I'm in on that game. Bill, what the fuck went on with the Dodgers game yesterday? I looked up in the second inning. It was like 14 runs when you guys were hitting it. Like, that was fucking weird.
Yeah, the Dodgers scored a lot early, and then they had a lot of chances late to get some more. And Max Muncy walked, and then they lined out. They could have had 14 runs in that game easily. Yeah. But they stopped scoring in that game. But, yeah, the Dodgers did score a lot. I like the Dodgers again today. Just keep scoring. Everybody's pretty much picking up. Betts is on a tear right now. He's one of the hottest hitters. But they have that big fucking hole, and they keep keeping him in that lineup in that 6 spot or 7 spot.
Muncy.
And Muncy, he's batting 154 with 3 homers. I mean, that's disgusting for a guy who was an MVP candidate.
Not an MVP candidate, a top 5 MVP candidate. Like, he was literally like the 4th favorite or something to win the MVP award. So he has not turned it around at all. Shocking. Trevor Story, who made a bold prediction on this show, literally the day before Story went off. I mean, we got to find that clip. Fucking, he's out of his fucking face right now. And I walked into today planning on taking some Story props. Dude's fucking just white hot, out of control, out of his mind. And Muncy will go through that. I promise you. It didn't start yet, but Muncy is going. Once you see Muncy get hot, he's going to go full Trevor Story. Book that. But Bill, do you have the balls to take a Muncy prop against Giolito today? I mean, take a Story prop against Giolito.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Red Sox are on fire. Mm-hmm. They've won 8 of their last 10, 6 in a row, 20 and 22. They just keep scoring runs. 16-3, 8-4, 6-5, 7-3, 12-6, 13-4, 11-3, 7-1. I mean, they're scoring. So I like them again today. That's going to be a game I'm going to probably hit live. I'm going to do their team total. Probably to start. I don't think Giolito scares me. No, none of the White Sox pitchers really scare me this year.
I'm a Giolito lover, so obviously I have a different opinion on it.
You think he's going to shut this team down?
I mean, I don't know if he's going to shut him down, but I think he's going to be able to. I just don't go against Giolito ever. I think his skill set is just phenomenal. When he has it right, he could shut anyone down. It's just he's
already let up 6 home runs already this year.
I'm not saying he's going to shut him down. I'm just saying I don't like betting against him.
Yeah, I would today.
All right.
I think they score runs. I don't know if they win, but I'll definitely be on them on some type of runs, doing something with the runs today. I like that a lot.
You want to put that out with Evan?
No.
Okay. So
I don't have any lineups yet. How am I going to know who's going to play?
Awesome.
Can't take a run if I have no lineup.
All right. So so keep your eye on the team total in that game for when the lineups drop. Make sure that there's no one major missing. Another play that I'm going to put out here is this Yankee game. Why is this Yankee total so low? I don't understand this.
The Yankees
I feel like I'm walking into a trap right now.
Yankees probably have people sitting against him. Remember, Stanton's injured.
Stanton's injured, but he sucks.
All right. Well, Tommy, who else in that lineup are you counting? Judge is in a huge slump right now, not touching the ball. So what do you mean? Why is that Yankee line? Why is it so low?
7.5 though. I mean, and juice to the under. It's a 7.
You want to count? You want to rely another day in a row on Trevino and other guys hitting the ball? If you want that, go ahead. I mean, I wouldn't touch the Yankees right now at all.
I think I'm actually going to go. I like this lineup for Baltimore. Mullins, Mancini, Santander.
Oh boy, Rackets is going to get you.
Yeah, so I may take a Baltimore team total if I can get it low. No final decision on that yet, but I may take a Baltimore.
Baltimore has their lineup out. Yankees don't.
Yeah, there's no Yankee lineup yet.
Because they have injuries and COVID right now. Yeah, I remember they got COVID also, and no, man, I'm not liking it at all.
No, nothing official on that game right now for sure. But I will be leaning over 7. I mean, when's the last Yankee Baltimore game? It didn't hit 7. Braves Philly, no interest. Chicago Boston, no.
Yankees have what's his name? JP Sears starting today.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And Wells on the other side is not great. So
the Yankees are doing a bullpen game, and their bullpen has been shitty.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand the total. It doesn't make sense.
Welcome to the Yankee. Welcome to the Yankee loss again to Baltimore.
I mean, they've used their bullpen the last couple of days. It has not been good. Loizaga been terrible. Chad Green's getting Tommy John. Half their bullpen's hurt. And fucking you're going to go with a bullpen day today against Baltimore who can hit. So I don't see how this ends up at 7. I'll have an official play on this game probably closer to 7 o'clock or whenever the Yankees drop their lineup. But I'm probably going to be looking at a Baltimore team total in this one for sure. Cincy, Chicago, I have no interest. Miami, Tampa, any interest?
No, I mean Tampa. Like Price said, Miami's been awful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not looking at any of the other baseball.
I don't really like taking the Rays at -175 though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing it. So. Bill exaggerated. You got to remember, guys, it's yesterday, Bill. Daquan just said, Judge in a huge slump. He hit 2 home runs on Monday. It's yesterday, Bill. You got to remember, whatever happened yesterday.
Huge slump for me is he
0 for 5 yesterday. Yeah, he lost Bill a bet yesterday. He went 0 for 5, so he's in a huge slump. That's how Bill worked. Yeah. So, but I will say he did look terrible at the plate yesterday.
Awful.
And we say it all the time. Whenever these players go white hot on fire, and then they have that one game where they look like a disaster, like I called out last week with Stanton, they usually fucking slide in the opposite direction. So, it's Thomas, Daquan, it's Bill. Are you guys new here? Is it your first time tuning in? Whatever happened yesterday, that's what Bill says.
They don't understand that by now?
No, I mean, this is your first show, but no. Judge did look really bad yesterday.
Yeah,
concerningly bad.
Awful.
Horribly bad.
To get away from him.
Yeah, so I would see a slump coming, but no, Judge is not in a huge slump, as Bill said. He just cost Bill money last night. So let's go to next topic here, NBA bets. Bill, Dallas Mavericks win. Let's go. Knock off the Warriors. We get another game of Steph Curry, max props. We get another game of all those. I pray that fucking the Mavs can steal one in Golden State just so we can get another game and another game of those props because we've hit them for fucking million units over the last God knows how long. But right now we're looking at the Celtics Heat matchup here. Celtics -142. Heat are home. This series hasn't been extremely friendly for props. We stole the Jimmy Butler first quarter prop. That was huge. We should have got it before then. But what are you looking at here for props in this game today?
Jimmy Butler first quarter rebounds again. Going back to it.
You going to put any of these in the article or no?
That's my only play. Yeah, right now. Jimmy Butler.
I'll be your little bitch. Hold on. Billy Butler over 1.5 first quarter rebounds. There we go. We've hit this consistently. I think it's hit every single game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it every single game. I like that. In this series right now, this is one of those series that's just, I mean, you have a fucking gold mine, an absolute fucking prop fucking money gold mine going on in that Golden State series. This one isn't really like that, dude. I mean, we watched the first quarter yesterday. We had a subscriber that couldn't bet it straight, so had to parlay it in something in a same game parlay on MGM and DK, the first quarter props. And he parlayed it with a -2,500. What was it, Bill?
Over 41.5 first quarter points.
Over 41.5 first quarter points, and it didn't hit.
because Jimmy Butler missed the free throw. I mean, the layup at the end of the half, at the end of the quarter.
That was an excruciating way to lose. That felt fucking horrible.
It was minus 2,500.
Yeah, I mean, but this series is, I mean, you got Miami came out and scored 82 points last game, heading back home. If you look at Miami last game, Jimmy Butler's fucking like disappeared.
He's hurt.
Yeah, he's just not there. He's not healthy. He's not good. He left the one game 20 minutes in, only played 27 minutes the other day.
Other scores.
And they got nothing else.
Boston's it's over. The series over. What I think of it. Boston's gonna dominate. I think it's another domination tonight. I think it might be like the first time I actually take a game. I love Boston right now, minus 140.
I have it in there. I just put it in the sheet.
Yeah, I'm really liking it a lot.
All right, I'll put TG and BR. Yeah, I mean, Celtics minus 140. How do you not? I mean, it's just. Well,
they have no scorers right now, Miami. I mean, who's going to step up? Jimmy's hurt. He can only do so much, And they don't rely on anyone else. Hero's hurt. They don't rely. Duncan Robinson's just fucking disappeared. Like, he's non-existent. And the rest of their guys aren't big scorers. They're not 30-point guy. Who on that team can get you 30?
Yeah, no, it's a problem. It's a problem with this team. They're just not. Kyle Lowry shouldn't even be in the NBA. I mean, he's disgusting. He's horrific. I mean, just funnel him. What happened to that motherfucker? He fell off a cliff overnight. Bam Adebayo just shows up one day, doesn't show up the next day. He'll drop 27 points one day and score 6 the day after that. PJ Tucker's not really a scorer, and then they just fuck with everyone else's minutes. So, they didn't have Hero last game, and you just, one game Hero plays 17 minutes, the other game he plays 37. Spoelstra has no idea what he's fucking doing. He's one of the most overrated coaches in the league. Everyone sucks his dick. He's not good. On the Boston side of the ball, Tatum is on a mission since that bad game, which I think he was throwing the game. But Tatum came back yesterday, last game, bounced back with 30 points and didn't even play the full run. What about on the Boston side? Anything you like here? We already got the Celtics as a play.
So many people. I mean, if it's not Tatum, it could be Brown. I mean, and Horford. You could get so many different guys who could score on that team. It's tough. It's hard.
Yeah, it's not a safe series to really bet props. I mean, Horford is come and gone every game. Like, he literally goes 1 for 2, and the next game he drops 30. He's been like Adebayo. I think Horford plays better when they're losing. Horford's the type of guy that you play if you feel like they're going to be in a dogfight, because he's their energy guy. When they were getting blown out the other day, it was Horford that was pumping up the stands and woke up. But when they're winning, he doesn't even shoot.
And he's smart playing. I think he's a game time. So yeah. I don't know. Like,
there's just not much here. I mean, it's. I hate to say it. We'd love to come on a show and give
I love the Celtics. I will be on. I'll be having my money, guys, on the Celtics. So you want to follow? I mean, listen, this is how sports goes, guys. Sometimes there's 100 bets that we love and we give out all by. Sometimes there's not. Yesterday I bet 2 bets beforehand. It's actually 3. The Curry one. The first quarter Curry mine and the Rangers.
Yeah.
Straight up. And then everything else I did live.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's a whole shitload of stuff. And then tonight right now I'm not. Jimmy Butler as of now and the Celtics. So, I mean, I'm not going to just throw shit out just to give you guys something. Today, this is what I'm betting. You want to up the units, spread more money on it because there's not a lot. I'll be putting money on the Celtics tonight. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll have the money on the Celtics also. Be at the Giants game in the afternoon. And again, yeah. I mean, I love days like this, though, coming off a big day. That's my favorite, because then you don't have the propensity to go fucking fire it back in. Like, realistically, I told the subs yesterday, you shouldn't even be betting baseball today. I said it on this show.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really.
I said dump it all on these Golden State props, and we smashed that.
Some like live shit again, like that we hit live again.
No, we'll have a lot. Live shit pops up every night. That's never a question.
But the just fucking. I mean,
this Miami-Boston series has been shit. Let's just break it down. It's been garbage. It's been garbage for everyone. The Golden State's a gift and a show. So if you want a night with your girlfriend to fucking drink some wine and watch some fucking Lifetime and keep her off your back, get her off your back tonight. Evan, go take your girl, take her out to a nice dinner tonight, because tomorrow you're going to need to be in front of the TV for the Warriors start smashing. So it might be our last night on the Golden State Dallas series. So make sure you free up tomorrow. Let's go to hockey here. I got a play in here from Ghost. He says he loves the Avs tonight. He's all in on the Avalanche tonight.
Oh, now he wants to come to the Avs.
Yeah, he's coming in the Avs side. He said he's looking at -1 regulation or 3.5 team total. So what's Avs in regulation? What's that? Do you see that, Bill? I'm just trying to find it here. I don't know where to find these fucking things on FanDuel. They hide them. Goals in first 5 minutes, total goals parlay, money line 3-way, no push. I mean, I guess you could just do the money line 3-way, so -150. That's it. That's how FanDuel lists it, because the push would be the tie at the end of regulation. All right. So Avalanche -150, Evan, for Nightghost. That's what he's putting in there. He'll have other plays for the subscribers, obviously, but he looks like he's real heavy on the Avs. Bill, you still on that Avs train?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Tomorrow we have the Carolina Hurricanes and the Rangers. I'm going to tell you this right now. I said it on the show. We took the Rangers yesterday. Bill, I don't know if you're with me tomorrow. We don't have a show tomorrow, so we can talk about it for a second. Every single home game in the playoffs, Carolina has won. Every single road game in the playoffs, Carolina has lost. End of story. So do with that what you want. I just don't I don't understand it. It doesn't even make sense, but I will be on the Flames for sure tomorrow. -150. I think this is a game they got to win or they're done. And they're going on that magic ice. So I'll be fucking tapping the over 1.5 per period, taking the over, and betting on the Flames tomorrow for that. And then for NBA tomorrow, we do have that Warriors game. If you want all the plays on it, you got to sign up. You got to come over. It's ridiculous. If you spend $27 for 7 days and come over and bet on this Warriors game tomorrow, you will make 3 times that, even if you're betting $20 a game. So I promise you, we're destroying that series. So we'll be betting that again tomorrow. Anything else here, Bill, on the sports front?
No. I mean, listen, I think the Rangers could steal one on the road just because they should have won that first game. So I think they're the better team overall. So that home and away shit right now, I think worked out. I think now maybe we could throw it out. We'll see, because I think the Rangers are the better team. Yeah,
I could see the Rangers winning this tomorrow. But I don't know, man. You know me. I've been riding that since the first round. You said in the inning bets, you always lose your last one. It's because when you keep winning, you go, okay, I'm going to stop when I lose one. So I'm probably just going to ride this till the wheels fall off and just take it till it loses. I may go with a team total instead of that, but I'll wait to see what Ghost is on for that one. Let me just see. I saw something in the chat here. No reason to play Avs -1.5 if you like him in regulation. Yeah, that's what I read off. He said he likes the Avs either -1 regulation or 3.5 team total. So do with that what you will. We will be back on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys are here to check it out. We're going to do a giveaway on Friday. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Evan, any final words from you?
See you Friday.
See you Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Bill, final words from you.
See you Friday.
See you Friday. And I will tell you that you should check out all the No Mercies and No Mercy Plus that are coming out. If you like that little fight at the beginning of the show, you're going to get a lot more of it coming up. So go check it out. We talked about monkeypox, talked about shootings, the whole 9. So if you like that shit, go get it. If you like to gamble, 4deepbets.com, 4deepbets.com, $27, 7 days, VIP, for Bill Rupp, Price Wallace, Evan Hand, and Nightghost, who wasn't able to join us. I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!